In a world long ago, when the earth was young and full of wonder, there lived a man named Noah. He was a kind soul, with a heart as big as the sky above. Noah had a round, friendly face with twinkling eyes and a bushy beard that seemed to smile along with him. His family, his wife, and their 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, were just as good-hearted. One day, as Noah tended to his garden, he heard a voice. It was God, speaking to him from the heavens. "Noah," God said, his voice gentle yet powerful, "I'm saddened by the unkindness in the world, but you, Noah, you're different. You're good and fair. I have a very important task for you." Noah listened intently, his eyes wide with wonder. God continued, "I'm going to send a great flood to cover the earth, but I want to save you, your family, and all the animals. I need you to build a very big boat, an ark." Noah was surprised, but he trusted God completely. With determination in his eyes, he gathered his sons. Shem, with his tall, lanky frame and mop of curly hair. Ham, stocky and strong with a cheerful grin, and Japheth, the youngest, with freckles dotting his nose. Together they began the enormous task of building the ark. Day after day they worked tirelessly. The sound of sawing and hammering filled the air. People passing by would stop and stare, some even laughing at the sight of a giant boat being built on dry land. But Noah and his family didn't let it bother them. They kept building, their faith unwavering. Finally, after many long months, the ark was complete. It was an impressive sight, a massive wooden vessel, sturdy and strong. God spoke to Noah again. "It's time. Bring 2 of every kind of animal and 7 of some special animals and birds." As if by magic, animals began to appear. Elephants with their long trunks and floppy ears lumbered towards the ark. Lions with magnificent manes strode proudly. Playful monkeys swung from tree to tree, making their way to the boat. Zebras with their striking black and white stripes trotted along, while tall giraffes ducked their heads to enter. Even tiny mice scurried aboard, 2 by 2. Birds of every color and size filled the sky, swooping down to find their place on the ark. Noah's family busied themselves, bringing food for everyone, hay for the herbivores, meat for the carnivores, and seeds for the birds. With everyone safely aboard, God closed the door of the ark. Then the rain began. At first it was just a gentle pitter-patter, drip, drop, splash, but soon it grew stronger and stronger. For 40 days and 40 nights the rain poured down. Water rose higher and higher, covering even the tallest mountains. But the ark, guided by God's hand, floated safely above the flood. Inside the ark, Noah and his family cared for the animals. They fed them, cleaned up after them, and made sure everyone was comfortable. It wasn't easy, but they worked together, their love for each other, and the animals keeping their spirits high. When the rain finally stopped, Noah wondered if it was safe to leave the ark. He had an idea. He sent out a raven, a bird with shiny black feathers, to look for dry land. The raven flew back and forth but didn't find anything. Next, Noah sent out a dove. The dove, with its soft white feathers and gentle coo, flew far and wide. When it returned, it brought back an olive leaf in its beak. Noah's heart leaped with joy. There was dry land out there. Soon after, God told Noah it was time to leave the ark. As the door opened, sunlight streamed in, warming their faces. The animals excitedly made their way out, happy to feel solid ground beneath their feet once more. Noah and his family stepped out onto the fresh, new world. The air was clean and crisp, and everything seemed to sparkle. As they looked up at the sky, they saw something beautiful, a magnificent rainbow arching across the heavens, its colors vibrant and alive. God spoke to them, his voice filled with love and promise. "This rainbow is my promise to you and to all living creatures. I will never again flood the whole earth. Whenever you see a rainbow, remember my promise." Noah and his family were filled with gratitude and awe. They had been through an incredible journey, and now they had the chance to start anew in this fresh, clean world. As the animals dispersed, returning to their natural habitats, Noah and his family began to build their new life. They planted crops, built homes, and always remembered the lessons they had learned during their time on the ark, the importance of faith, kindness, and working together. And so, the story of Noah's Ark became a tale passed down through generations, a reminder of God's love and the power of faith and perseverance. I hope you enjoyed our story. Please hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching Noah's Big Boat Adventure.